if your DaVinci Resolve project isn't set up correctly, it can cause problems. So in this video, I will show you the right settings to save time and edit with confidence. First, open a new project, give it a name, and hit create. Go to the edit page and you will see it completely empty. Go to project settings, choose your resolution. If you are making vertical videos, just check use vertical resolution. Next, set your timeline frame rate. This is the frame rate your videos will render at. Keep the playback frame rate the same as your timeline frame rate. Now let's look at the video monitoring settings. These control the quality of the preview you see while editing. In most cases, keep them the same as your timeline settings. However, if you are editing in 4K, it's better to set the monitoring resolution to 1080p. That gives you faster rendering and smoother playback while you edit. Next, optimize media and render cache. For most projects, the default settings are totally fine. But if your system struggles with heavy files, you have a couple of options. You can create proxies. These are just lower quality copies of your footage to make playback smoother. Or you can generate optimized media, which is like a pre-rendered, easy-to-play version of your clips. And don't worry, none of this affects your final export. Image scaling settings are already fine. And if needed, you can always tweak things later in the inspector. Color management is also good for YouTube and general use, so just leave it as it is. Before we move on, click the three-dot menu here. You can save this as your default preset, but I would suggest leaving Resolve's original default as it is. That way, you always have a safe fallback. Instead, choose current settings as preset. Give it a name and save it. Now you can load these settings anytime with just one click. Now we are ready to set up the timeline. Open the media pool, right-click under Master, and create a new regular bin. Rename it Timelines. This will help you keep things organized. And yes, you should have more than one timeline in a project, and I will show you why in a bit. Open the Timelines bin, right-click, go to Timelines, and create a new timeline. Give it a name. For now, let's call it V1. You can always choose how many videos and audio tracks you want, but you can always add more later. Make sure Use Project Settings is checked so everything matches what we just set up. Now let's set this up like a pro. Adjust the track heights. Just scroll over them or drag manually. Now I'll rename the video tracks. V1 will be main footage and I will assign it a color. All clips on this track will follow that color. V2 will be B-roll with a different color. V3 I'll reserve for effects and give it its own color as well. If you are working with subtitles, you can right-click and add a subtitle track. Now I'll do the same for the audio tracks. Rename them one by one and give each a unique color. Color coding really helps. It keeps things clean and easy to read. And honestly, it just looks good too. Now here is something important. Audio tracks are set to stereo by default. That's 2.0. But for voiceovers, you usually want mono 1.0. So right-click your video track, change track type to mono. Once you start adding media, everything will look neat and organized. You will instantly know what is what just by looking at colors and names. Now let's save this timeline for future use. Go to File, Export, Timeline. Give it a name, let's call it Master Timeline, and save it as a .drt file. Next time, you can just import it and everything, tracks, colors, layout, will be ready to go. Or, an even easier option, keep this project as your master project. Whenever you start something new, just make a copy of this project and start working. Everything is already set up. Now let me show you why having multiple timelines is so powerful and how it helps with smooth editing. Let's say you start with voiceover editing. Rename your first timeline to VO Edit. Don't do everything on the same timeline. Instead, duplicate it, open the copy, and rename it Rough Edit. After that, create another one for the final edit. This way, if something goes wrong, you can always go back one step without losing everything. But even you forget to duplicate, Resolve still has your back. Right-click the timeline, restore timeline backup, and you will see different versions saved with timestamps. You can literally go back in time and restore your work. Now finally, one setting you should always check. Go to Playback, Render Cache. You will see three options. Avoid none if you want smooth playback. Choose Smart and let Resolve handle caching automatically. It works really well. And that's it. If this was helpful, give the video a like and subscribe.